Last April, I released an original song called Terra on YouTube, and some of you have seen the video already. I've been a songwriter for many years, and I hope that some of my viewers on YouTube are also songwriters. Please give me a comment below to let me know that you're hanging in there with me, because today I'm going to start a series of videos regarding the whole Terra album. So we've got the one song already done, but I've developed this into 11 songs, and we're going to take you through it step by step. This songwriting journey began with an inspiration from a friend's song, Terra. I changed his song around and developed a whole new story around it. And here are some of the lyrics. Starship travelers, you and I, across the galaxies journey so high. Angels come with us, not asking why. A new world awaits. Terra, we can try. So at the time, this was just a song on its own with no intention of becoming a concept album. But now I've had a few comments and some encouragement from friends that I should make an entire album around this concept. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I've thought what I should do is invent a whole storyline and with that, a world and characters, so that it will help me to create the songs in the concept album. So I started writing stuff down, and I came up with this idea of a planet called Eris. How did I get that name? All I did was I just went to Google and I searched on things like another name for strife, hardships, and the word Eris came up. So on my imaginary planet of Eris, there are 4 groups of people. The Compelled Coalition, which is about 45% of the population. They practice determination, ambition, and compulsion through moral pressure. The second group is the Freeborn Federation, which is also about 45% of the population. They are practicing offense and defense against any other alliance. In other words, they are at odds with the Compelled Coalition. They don't want to be told what to do. They don't believe that moral pressure is correct, and they just want to be left alone. And there's going to be a song about that, of course. Now, a third group is the benign, okay? These are the harmless people, but they're also forming a church, and they're just trying to spread benevolence and love, which is not really catching on very well. So that represents about 10% of the population. And then we have the rebels. Now, Terra is a rebel, and she's going to have some friends that help her. The main one is going to be Dirin. All right, and the rebels represent less than 1% of the population, so they're pretty much ignored by the other groups because their numbers are so small. And what do they want? They just want to escape this strife and trouble and go to another place, another planet. So I had to come up with these other planet ideas. Let's go over the character names right now. Okay, so I need some characters in this story, and all I did was just go to Google and I just said, boy's name for leader, right? Aiden, Alexander, Ethan, Henry, Hudson. So there's all these possible names that you can go on. Liam, Michael, William, Wyatt. Another one, I said girls' names for brave. Let's try that. Okay. You get, let's see, Bernadette, Casey, Alicia, Valeria. Ooh, that's a clever name. Anyway, so there was a bunch of these. So I've got these character names. Terra is the heroine of the rebels. She is formerly with the king, who was a bad king. The king is King Acheron, which means river of woe. That seems like a cool name for a bad king. All right, and he died at the hands of Terra. Dirin is going to be the hero of the rebel ones. I also came up with other characters like Enzo. He becomes the leader of the Freeborn Federation. Emin, she becomes the leader of the Compelled Coalition. And then there's Kirpal, which means benevolent. And he is the leader of the Church of the Benign. Then I also came up with some places. Kirisanth is the capital city of the Benign. Aretha is the capital city for the Compelled Coalition. Shiloh is the capital city for the Freeborn Federation. And Eudora is the destination world for the rebels. That's the land of peace and harmony. And of course, there's going to be a song about that. Now I got to create some songs that will help to tell this story. And I came up with 11 song ideas, but one is already done. It's the song Terra that we're talking about. Number 1, introduce the listener to the world heiress and their world politics. Number 2, let's talk about the Compelled Coalition. 3, let's talk about the Freeborn Federation. But during those 2 songs, it will include the history of the king, the bad king, who died in a battle at the hands of Terra and Emin. Okay? In song number 4, Terra gets to sing about her growing up years and how she became a rebel. Although we're not going to actually spell it all out like, then I became a rebel. We're going to have a song for Diren. He just wants to get away, so his song is going to be Give Me a Starship to Ride. Kirpal invites Terra and Diren to join the Benign, and so he's got a churchy kind of a song, and it's that'll be a lot of fun. Diren and Terra love song. Yeah, you got to have at least one love song in this story, right? There's going to be a war at some point, and right now, I don't have lyrics for this. I'm thinking of just making it an instrumental, and hopefully people will get an idea that there's a war going on. On this page, it's in position number 9, but in my revised position, it's going to be number 6, I believe. It's the song Eudora, and Terra is going to be the one to sing about. She remembers them talking about a place called Eudora when she was a child. Song number 11, when they arrive at Eudora, they're met by angelic beings. But you know what? I'm not going to spoil the whole thing and tell you how it ends, just in case you're getting an interest in this story and you don't want to know the ending. All right, songwriters, so now it's your job to start writing the song that's in your heart, in your mind, your imagination. Use real events if you like, make up a world like I did if you prefer that, but write down the song that matters to you. And don't worry about trends. Don't worry about trying to write something that people are going to like or be popular. Just write what interests you, and there will be an audience for it.